Hi YouTube, long time no talk. It's Sarah. I am making this video today because my daughter just turned 1 on July 22nd and my son just turned 2 on July 17th, and it's kind of blowing my mind. And we just moved my daughter's crib into my son's room. So if you've watched my videos, there's been a little bit of an evolution in here. At first it was an office and it was my son's room, and now my daughter is in here. And so I just thought, I don't know, I love that. I just, for personal reasons, I love looking back on those videos. So this little update is just about what's going on. So like I said, we just moved in here. They are on, tonight will be night, okay, I gotta stop rocking on this thing. It will be night 4, and so far it's been going good. Let me just say that I'm not putting them both in here at the exact same time. My daughter is still breastfeeding. We are weaning currently. She is down to like when she first wakes up, nap time and bedtime, which is awesome. Because she was a baby for, I think, like the first 8 months of her life, she nursed constantly. I'm gonna make a whole video about that. But anyway, so I put her to bed in our room, and then my son puts him, we put him to bed. When he falls asleep, we bring her in here already asleep. But my hope is that as the days have gone on, I know it's only 3 days, but I know that anybody who's done a transition understands that that's big when you make a transition and it's been successful for, a couple of days. It's still pretty big and exciting. So over the last couple of days, when they wake up in the morning, my daughter hated her crib. She didn't want to be in it at all. I couldn't leave the room even with her in there for a minute, with the lights on and with toys and all that. So they've been chatting to themselves in the morning, which is really exciting, and not automatically screaming. So that's been helpful, and I hope that it just continues to get better, because this seems to work really well for everybody, and it's nice to have them have their space and for us to have our space. So in terms of milestones, my daughter's been walking since about 9.5 months old, which was pretty crazy and unexpected. You can hear the drama back there.
Oh no, don't drink. Don't drink.
Uh-oh.
No.
There's nothing scarier than a toddler running through your house unsupervised.
You okay, babe?
I'll be right back. Oh, that was interesting. What was I talking about? Okay, so milestones. She's pretty much talking, not full sentences, but she has tons of words. She's very interactive. She eats really well. She'll eat anything. She's just like my son. They are both constantly hungry, constantly wanting to eat. There's some days where I honestly feel overwhelmed with it. I was really expecting, I know that they have years of their life to be picky eaters, but so far, especially with my son being 2, I was really expecting my kids to, I don't know, just not want to eat anything, and they will eat anything all day, which is awesome. But it gets exhausting sometimes because I'm just constantly throwing out food. And they are both sleeping through the night, for the most part. Every so often, which I think is pretty normal with small kids, they'll have a weird night, but it's not every night. For the most part, they are sleeping through the night. However, I am still stuck in this mode that thinking somebody's gonna wake up every couple of hours, so I'm not sleeping through the night, but I am enjoying the break at the end of the evening for sure. My son is a full-on 2-year-old. He is busy, he's interested in everything, he's very friendly and social, and he just wants to play with stuff and eat food and just, I don't know, do normal toddler shit all day, which is awesome. He's really sweet. He loves to cuddle, and my favorite thing in the entire world is anytime like I leave the room and I come back, when they both come running up to me and they're like, "Hi mama, hi mama." That's the coolest thing. They are very typical siblings, I feel like. They're very, very close, but they, bicker and they fight and they hit each other, and you know, there'll be times when like one will hit the other one and then you're like, don't hit your brother, and then, you know, she'll just be, or he'll just hit her back. And I know that my mom friends out there that have, you know, multiple children feel my pain. It's a struggle, but it's also just part of growing up. And they're both still so young that we try to talk to them, but you can't really talk to them yet about that kind of stuff. So it is something that we're working on all the time. It's really fun to have your kids so close together. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of stress, but it's really special. And I like that, okay, the sun is just like, woo. I really like that they have such a unique bond, and that I guess our situation is kind of unique in that sense. But so far it's going really well. We have no immediate plans for another baby, but we both, I think, still do want to have more children in the future. But right now we're really just enjoying our kids and their ages, because they're both at such cool ages. Like, I remember my son was just turned 1, and you know, they're just, the world goes like this, and they start walking and they start like realizing like, okay, this is because of that, and this sound means this, and just they're so much more interactive, and they sort of become like little people. And my son, that was the other thing, is starting, or not starting, but he's been potty training for a couple months. We've really just tried to go slow with it and let him lead the way, and the sun is driving me friggin' insane. But he is doing it every day. He's pantsless. We went out to the store the other day, and actually twice, and without a diaper, and he was good. And so that's pretty much their update. We got them both weighed and measured yesterday, and I don't actually remember their weights, but they're both I think like 90th percentile. They are big kids, but they're healthy and they're happy. And yeah, like I said, we're just really enjoying this time with them, and I'm really looking forward to the years to come and just seeing how they develop further. And it's crazy, but it's a lot of fun. So that's it for their update. And the reason that they are not in this video is because I don't really feel comfortable having them in my videos anymore. When they were like newborns, it's so different, because newborns don't really look like, you know, they don't really look like themselves yet. And I just feel like the internet is just what our world is turning into, and I don't want them to find a video when they're like 20 and feel uncomfortable with anything. So I feel like as long as I keep their identities, like, you know, and I don't give out too much information, and I don't show videos of them and stuff, that it'll be okay. So that's pretty much my ramble, and that's pretty much it. I'm sure I'll have a couple videos of them, but it's just, still don't feel 100% on it. So anyway, I'm gonna go because this light is driving me insane. So thank you for watching, and more videos to come. Bye.